This is Mr. Flicks McGee, another wonderful, wonderful episode of Black 5. I really just don't have a review yet, and I hope you guys don't mind. I do everything full of shenanigans. And I'm just not personally very apt to doing pre-recordings yet. I'm still practicing on my streaming and all that good stuff. My controllers can't be detected. Make sure they are paired and charged. Their buttons. Look at that, now they're here. Okay. Now, as you can tell, I'm gonna be doing Skyrim today and fooling around. On that, well, I ramble a little bit. I am gonna say, I've been watching this guy's videos. His name is Scrubs. He is absolutely hilarious. You should check him out and let him know that Quicks McGee sent you over there. Leave a comment in there and do a shout out for me, because I gotta commend the man. He has been dealing with some Karens and some Karens' wives and just all out insanity. I don't know how this man deals with it, but he's got some stories, bro. You gotta check him out. And of course, let him know that it's Quicks McGee that sent you. I would love the recognition. It would help my channel out a lot. Because as you can tell, it's quite amateur and needs attention. Now, again, his name is Scrubs, and he is an all-out fantastic dude from what I have seen. He seems pretty chill to me. I just hope that he can one day grow past all of these Karens and mad dads and all out full tomfoolery. I don't know. I don't even know how to describe what this man has to deal with. It is just too much. I would never, ever fathom what he is going through. Like, all I can say is I commend the dude. I don't. There's no way I would be able to deal with any of what he's doing right now. I don't. What are you doing, computer? Come on. All right. Everything is up and running. We're gonna wait for this the Steam VR room to pop up for me. I know you guys probably can't see it, but 'tis the life. All right. No, it's on. Okay. So it's up, and we're gonna hit. Where is it? Is it this one? Hey, come on. Come on. I don't know which one it is. Elder Scrolls 5. I wanna see. I can't see which one it is. This. All right. Dun, 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 dun. Boostro da. Come on. Hey, man. Oh. Oh. Is it seriously not showing up on this right now? It's supposed to auto detect the game, and it's just not detecting the game. I don't know. Whoa! Not that. Holy crap. Is it because... No, it's there. And... There it goes. Okay. I guess it just had to see it from the... It's kind of mental. Okay. Let me get my mouse out of the way. There we go. Alrighty, now we're getting down to business. I hope y'all enjoyed that lovely 5 minutes of that screen. Okay, yeah, we're gonna get on some scrams. But yeah, no, that Scrubs, man. I don't. Woman has tried to sue him twice over stuff that literally cannot be tied to him. This isn't like that. Whoa! Oh! Tried to sue him twice. He's had a dad try and fight him. It's all on YouTube, man. I don't know if these stories are made up or not, but if you ask me, they are way too crazy to be made up. I don't know how this guy does it. I do not at all understand he's managed to do. I commend the bro. I commend him. Good, you're a champion. Anyway, enough about his channel. As great as it is. Oh. Where is? Do I not have a bow? Where's my bow? Oh. Yeah, figure out all the buttons again. I haven't played this in a little bit. Yeah, I got bows. Why do I got a bow? I don't know why. I'm a bow guy. Alright. Woo! So as ironic as it sounds, and probably disappointing to most of you guys in here watching, if anybody, I have finally built my first computer. It was not my own, it was a learning process with somebody else, and they allowed me to kind of join in the process and taught me a lot about what makes a computer and why pre-builds sucks so fucking hard. Let me tell you why pre-builds suck so hard. 1, they're tiny, there is no room for upgrade. 2, the motherboards are tiny, leave no room for upgrade. I looked at mine after I was looking at his, and I realized I only have one slot. One flippin' slot for an extra RAM card. I am disappointed, and at the same time I'm not surprised. I'm sure it's like companies just have to protect their, like if everybody makes their own computer and buys their own product, they're not guaranteed to buy all of their products. Like, just get the best in their world. Which, I mean, is really what I want. I don't want your nonsense. I don't want this nonsense. Can we Thank you. That's all I want. I want to be. Woo! Gotta get used to it. Running around in this. Of the arrows. Because, you know, that like just crazy. Alright. Yeah, it's gonna be fun, you know? I like fighting drummer things. I never knew that so many arrows would bounce back. Oh, yeah, that's a texture correct. Supposed to be, something I'm not supposed to see, I guess. Oh, I know what this is. You're not getting me, motherfuckers. Ah! Fuck you. Know if I'm supposed to be here. Am I going right? Oh, it's so long since I've been in this one. Hey, buddy! Anyway, so yeah, my day today has been fairly uneventful. I gotta say, there's not much going on in my life. I am currently trying to find myself another form of financial income. And it's been fairly difficult, gotta say. Though I do have a lovely story about how somebody decided they would their spirit guide told them that they had to tell my girlfriend that they've never met, something they know nothing about, and were so incredibly ill-informed about everything they were talking about. And they just were so sure of themselves. And I don't mind when people talk about things that I've talked about. Like, if I share something with you, it's because it's not necessarily planned. What I don't like is when people that you've told this about don't know anything about the situation, don't know the person that the situation involved, just decides that they have every right to tell me anything about my business. And I'm sure everyone else can respect the sentiment that if they don't know you, they should respect your privacy. Stay out of your business. But no, this person just didn't understand that and actually had the audacity to tell me it wasn't my business in the first place. Like, the person you're talking about, I live with. This is my girlfriend that she assumed to be able to just talk privately with after never having met her. I'm a very protective person, so when somebody decides they're going to talk to my girlfriend in private and they don't know her, yeah, I'm going to be on my toes. And no, you're not going to talk to her in private. I'm going to be right there. You're not going to sit there and fucking play this mind-playing bullshit that you think that you've got such a mastermind in. Which obviously you don't, because you were drunk. You were godforsaken drunk. It was not okay with me. I don't have any respect for somebody who assumes that they can start telling me about shit that's not their business. So yeah, it was a good little bit. Try not to be too descriptive or drop any names, because that would just, blow into a whole ordeal. Even if you don't drop their names. Learn that from Scrubs. Gotta watch his videos, man. Gonna shout out to him again and again. Leave in the comments that I was the one that sent you over to his channel, because he's absolutely hilarious and a great dude to listen to. He's got a lot of funny stories, a lot of crazy stories too. Anywho's it what's it. I think that I need to but you don't touch me. Anyway, yeah, it was that kind of day the other day. But everything's blown over and it's all quelled. I just hope she understands that my boundaries are set. And if she thinks that she has to be like 100 yards away, then okay, that's cool. I don't really care. Never really personally had me, but I just don't appreciate you assuming you can get into my personal business and tell me how it is. It's not. I'm a full-grown adult, and you're not going to put it on here. I'm not everybody likes to get away from me. I don't care if I grew up with your son. It's not how you treat me or the people I'm involved with. Like, that's my family, and I protect them with my life. Ooh, no. They got some lot of shenanigans here. Run. Why can't I hit this guy? Oh, wow. That was disorienting. Very disorienting. Oh, that. Not doing it. Not dealing with this. I'm level 13. I'm not old enough. Can't even. Ah! If there's any way. Okay, alright. Here's a good question. I have been playing Ark for the past few weeks, probably months now. And I've got a pretty. I got a non-dedicated server. I don't play on a dedicated server. I hate dealing with assholes that just feel it's okay to troll on your stuff and just completely ruin your life for no reason other than their own. You could just pull loot, fucking, I don't deal with that. I don't get on those servers. But my issue is the barrier wall. And like, I'd make a shout out to the ARC developers and say just get rid of the fucking barrier wall. Do you have any idea how infuriating it is to only be able to be 200 meters from anybody else in your server? Not only that, but the fact that if you don't like have beds literally fucking everywhere and you have to respawn because you're, as the server owner, died and your friends aren't able or willing to fucking build a bed or fucking move to a spot where you can spawn, you literally just ruin everything about the game. Like, there's no fun in fucking arguing with your friends about whether or not you can play your own game in your own server. Get the fucking barrier done. Get rid of it. There's no reason to have a tether to the server owner. If I wanted to have my own clan and do like a PvP thing with my own friends on a non-dedicated server, I'm not gonna sit there and get on a dedicated server where other assholes can come in and ruin my fucking game. No fucking thank you. Get that fucking thought out of your head. I want my own fucking server with no fucking tethers. And the fact is that 2 years ago, maybe even a year ago, there was, you could extend the barrier to almost infinite. They got rid of it. Why? To troll on everybody like me who just wants to enjoy the fucking game for what it is and not have a competitive fucking, like, out the ass fucking have somebody on the server 24/7 so nobody sabotages your shit kind of bullshit game. That's not fun for me. I don't want a game to turn into a fucking job. I want it to keep it a game. And those motherfuckers just don't, it aggravates the shit out of me. It really does. Apparently in the PC version it still has the barrier that I can extend, but I don't have the PC version. You know what? I have the Xbox version. And I could download the PC version, but I really just am not. It takes 3 days and a month because I've got the shittiest pre-built PC in the world. And I'm just upset about it. Like, there's no way that this is like something that's feasible for me. I don't appreciate it. I'm going wrong right now. Right. I need to do this. Thank you. Now I can find the button. Where is that? But anyway, yeah, I'm very upset about that because it literally makes the game a chore to play. Because I'm sorry, I'm not my friends are not my children. They do not need to be tethered to me at the hip in order for this game to work. I know it for a fact. If you guys can have dedicated servers with no fucking limit, I should be able to have a non-dedicated server with no tethering limit. It makes no sense to me. I'm very upset about this. And I hope that even though there's only 8 subscribers on my channel, that our developers somehow see this and understand how ridiculously retarded and redundant it is to have a tether in an online MMO game in any way, shape, or form. Like, if you're trying to encourage people to be on the dedicated servers, there's no sense. Why don't you just make it, like, just quit it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not getting on a dedicated server. I'm not putting in a password. I'm not going through the effort of running a server and having people possibly hack into my shit. It's not okay with me. I'm not doing with you. It's not what I'm about. Especially since I know it's fucking cross-platform, so PC players can hack into your Xbox server, even if it's like, oh yeah, even if it's on an Xbox. It's just not. It's not what I'm about. Where do I wanna go? What do I wanna do? Do I wanna go to Moscow? No. Do I wanna go to Iverstead? No. Do I wanna go to Pines Grove? No. We're gonna go there. Yeah. We ain't been there. Ooh, Crossroad. The most fearsome of its kind, found in Skyrim, and it is at home in the province's most frozen regions. Why don't you just say at home in the perfect fucking tundra? Like, we know what the fuck it is. Rage at you, but too, but raging Cajun. He's a Cajun man, secret Cajun man. Oh wow, break it all. Oh, yeah. So if there's any way that, like, anybody can possibly do that for me, just tell the devs to cool their jets on that. Make an update. Bring back the fucking tethering option to at least adjust it back to infinity, because there's no... I don't really think that it makes the game better to fucking restrict your players on their ability to play, then you're retarded. Like, if anything, customization and adaptability is exactly why that game was popular for me. Like, I got kind of burnt out on it when I first started playing because I didn't really know much about it and I couldn't play on my own. It's a game that's meant to be played online. I get it. But I shouldn't have to be in a fucking dedicated server to do that. Sorry. If I have the option to be in a non-dedicated server and play by myself, or split screen with people, I should be able to. And before anybody goes through and says, hey, there's a hack you can do, just go in, LB, RB, hit X and Y at the same time, you'll have the command console up, and then you can hit players only, and then hit the command, and then you'll be able to leave the tether. Yeah, but the dinosaurs don't move, and you can't pick up you can't build anything, it's only for resource gathering and finding a base. That's the only thing it's used for, and it's a terrible glitch. Take away the tether. Take it away. That's all I gotta say. I'll probably say more here in a second. Ooh, that was a gassy part, guys. You didn't hear it. It was sneaky. It slithered out. Oh. Okay, we're gonna try this area out and see if we can't rough up some shenanigans. Woo, woo. How do they... Oh! How does it... Motherfucker. What is my hair? Oh, wait, a ring? Ring. Definitely. Alright. Bam. See that? Pro shot right there. Where did it even hit him? Where'd it go? Where is the arrow? Oh, it hit her right there, I guess, but it's gone now. Strange. Why do you are a creepy woman. I'm glad I killed you without letting you know where I was. Just sitting there with a skull. I'm gonna keep crouching. I'm sure there's something else.
Seems like you have a bit of gold left in your pockets, don't you, my friend? Yes. Let me just take this coin purse off your hands for you.
You go ahead
Nice
and do
boots
that.
you got there. Now, you just stay here with all your friends. Is someone there?
Come on, bro. Oh, you picked the wrong day to get cautious, buddy. Well, I mean, it was really a bad day for him anyway, because I didn't want that bottle. I didn't want that bottle. Ow. So a crazy story that I heard the other day. Well, it really wasn't the other day. It was actually quite a while ago. But what was it? My father did these little mystery detective things where you can like solve murder cases from your house, and it's like a little membership that you can have. And learned some crazy creepy shit about my family. Turns out that I could actually, my family ancestors could, the first of my ancestors to be in the Americas could have been the first serial killers in America. not the previous one. Like, am I actually back yet? Oh, a masked vampire. Ooh, I gotcha! I'm able to hit these guys. What is going on? Gotcha! What? Am I just not doing it right? There we go. Again. Missed it. Gotcha. Wow. I did incredibly well there. Somebody's still here. And they don't want to give up their position, I see. Yeah. Don't hear me anyway. Oh, I'm gonna go this way. Yeah, there's
someone there.
Ah! Stay away, bitch! Don't touch me. It was honestly kind of jarring to hear that I might have to share the same blood as the first crazy people in America. Well, maybe not the first crazy people, but the first violent crazy people in America. You should look them up. I can't remember what their whole deal was, but apparently, from what my dad was telling me, whoa, oh shit, that actually scared the shit out of me. Alright, readjust myself here, change my pants, because I just shit myself. Apparently, the family came in from over from Germany and landed in the Pennsylvania Dutch area. Pennsylvania Dutch is and they murdered the father. Murdered a man and took his identity. And back then, they didn't have birth certificates. It wasn't like a secured system like we have now for identity and like social security numbers and everything like that. When you were born, they wrote your name in a Bible and the date. And the Bible was your birth certificate. That is how they identified the person. If you had that Bible, that was you. It wasn't like a photo or anything. So he murdered this person and took the Bible. And from then, this is very important. All the cheese. Then, this family, it was a father, a wife, a brother, and a sister. Supposedly, a father, a wife, a son, and a daughter. Quote unquote. Basically, two. You will die! Quit pop up in front of me. I'm in the middle of telling a story. Really gonna have to have an extra several pairs of pants. I keep shitting myself over here. Anyway, so it was this an older, what seemed to be two older people, a male and a woman, and two young people. A male and a woman. I don't say male and a woman. Male and a woman. And they would just all willy-nilly.
A new hand touches the beacon.
I'm gonna stay right here for a second. Well, because I know she's gonna start rambling in a second. They would murder these families as they would come through. They would offer them bed and breakfast or whatever, and then house them for the night. They would never survive the night. At least most of them would not survive the night. And their reputation eventually...
Listen, hear me and obey. A foul darkness has seeped into my temple.
Her
A
voice
darkness
is literally
that you
drowning.
will destroy.
You are drowning me. Anyway.
Return my beacon to Mount Killcreek. And I will make you the instrument of my cleansing
I'm about
light.
to make an instrument and shove it down your throat. You need to shut up. I don't care. Like, I get the mission. My goodness, you talk too much. She only said like 9. Yeah. My patience is 10. Anywho's it, what's it? As I was saying, they would offer these passengers, these travelers, bed and breakfast, and basically kill them before they left. And a few people actually managed to get out and tell their story and started letting people know about it, and they started catching on, and his family ended up disappearing. Apparently, my family was tied to them. So anyway, this is how they would do it. This is what's fucking crazy. It literally feels like a Texas Chainsaw Massacre bullshit. Like, it might have even been, like, inspired. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre might have been inspired by these events, because this is absolutely mind-boggling. Alright, so they would have their table set up. The wife, the older woman, would set up the table with all this food and, like, entice them to eat and everything, and they would always have the guests sitting facing the wall with a white curtain that would be like behind them, and it would either be the father or the son that was behind the curtain. If it was a woman, the son would sit if it was a woman that was the guest, the son would sit next to the woman and kind of woo her and coo at her and try and seduce her into a false sense of security, basically, while the father would come up behind and just fucking hack the shit out of the woman and kill them and take all their things. If it was a man, the daughter would sit next to them and woo and coo and false security, all that bullshit, and then the son or the father would come in and hack the shit out of them. And apparently they had killed over 20, they were able to identify 20 bodies. There were several others over the course of 2 years, guys. They killed so many people that were dead. They had so many shit, like horses, they would kill their horses because they had so much. And I guess it started off with them, like, not knowing how to, a proper or a healthy way to establish themselves, so they kind of just killed and stole what they needed, and it got to be like an obsession for them. And yeah, they murdered senselessly. And it kind of, again, like I said before, as you can now fully understand, it was jarring to hear that my family might actually be tied to it. And yeah, if you look them up, the first serial killers in America, they were it, man. I'm telling you. You heard that, right? Oh! Oh! Come on, motherfucker. I'm right here. Come on, Lee. You see me picking a fight with you. Come on, dude, I want your soul. I know you see me. How? He's like, come on. You see this? I'm challenging you. I don't like this. He's just sitting here being a little bitch. Being a scaly little bitch lizard. That's what he's doing. Am I hitting him? I can't tell if I'm hitting him. I'm right here, man. I'm not hiding from you. Come on. Is that? I gotta get over here. Come on. I'm waiting on you, bro. Right here. Well. Wham. See that? He just ran away. Oh, I can level up. I forgot about that. We're gonna do a little bit of stamina. I guess I was trying to be a battle maker when I first started this. Yeah, let's see here. It's like full fire enchanter. Wow, I called it a dinosaur, guys. This is fine art. Oh, that dragon ran away like a little bitch. Little lizard bitch. Little bitch, little lizard. Little lizard bitch. He made Skyrim. Wow, am I tired? Is that what it is? I can't tell. Skyrim is a bigger dragon than that. By far. Spyro had 10 times more guts in his pinky toe than that dragon had in his entire body. Are you done trying to attack? Alright. Ooh, a bear cave! Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Oh. Oh, hey! Oh, wait. This isn't a bear cave.
Well, you must be alright if you've got time to complain.
If you know any true sons and daughters of Skyrim, tell them to head to Windhelm. Ulfric Stormcloak wants to see them.
Stormcloak wants to see them. Okay. Maybe I should actually, you know what? We're gonna do some shit. Let's go find Windhelm. Windhelm. Okay. Elfland, maybe I'll do that. Dragons are quite run. Elk Creek. Where is Windhelm? Am I just like not? There's Windhelm. We're gonna go. Watch out. Wait a second. Ow. I scratched my back and just threw my controller in my face. Oh, alright, chicken. Let's go see what's happening. Absolutely nothing. Okay.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something in the old fort near Riften. I'd consider joining up.
That would actually be something fun to do, but right now, I want to do some rebels. That's right, I just keep going. Noah, kid. Alrighty then. Gather around your lads and lasses like a photo. My dreams all about the Emerald Isle. If only, if only. What time is it? Ah, it's 4 a.m. guys. Yay. That's probably why I can't talk. Been up all day, all night. Just can't sleep. Really can't.
Take care with those flames.
Oh. Sorry. 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 Anyway. I feel like such a fucking pipsqueak, you know? These gigantic ass doors, they don't look that big in fucking the console. Or even the PC version for that matter. It really is something else being inside this headset.
You come here where you're not wanted. You eat our food, you pollute our city with your stink, and you refuse to help the Stormcloaks.
But we haven't taken a side because it's not our fight.
Spare a coin
Hey,
for a
maybe the reason these
bold woman.
Greyskins don't help in the war is because they're Imperial spies.
Imperial spies?
People
You can't be serious.
Far right wing. Like the kind that even the right wing don't hang out with. The kind that just like, oh my, our enemy.
Glad we straightened that out.
Are you fucking shitting me?
By order of the Jarl, stop right there.
Well, I mean, you could have just said that in the first place instead of attacking me. There.
Smart man. Now come along with us.
No,
We'll
I
take
want-
any stolen goods and you'll be free to go.
I have no stolen
After
goods.
you pay the fine, of course. All right then.
Yeah, fucking. Teach me not to let my hand slip.
If it's a fight you want, I'm ready.
Yeah.
Algrith won't give us a straight answer.
He's a true Nord. He'll come around.
Hey, bud.
Only the foolish or the courageous approach a Jarl without summons.
The Empire
Do I
is
know
putting a
you?
great deal of pressure on Whiterun.
Is that so? Yes. You were with us at Helgen.
Yeah.
Destined for the chopping block, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, yeah.
Raylof's alive. I hope that's true. He's a damn good man, but he hasn't returned yet. So I'll need to wait for his account. For now, speak with Galmar. I'm always looking for able fighters. Not everyone can say they made it out of Helgen.
Not everyone can
Seems
say
we're all
anything.
branded villains these days.
Some people are mutants.
So long as your criminal past stays in the past, and you
I
fight
wasn't
for
even
me
a
with honor
fucking
and
criminal.
integrity, we'll welcome you into our ranks. And what would you have me do?
If he's not... Helgen, huh? Ulfric told us quite the story. If you made it through all that, you're likely worth something to me. Now, but first, tell me, why does a foreigner want to fight for Skyrim?
What am I? I forget what I am.
Can't fault anyone for that. As long as you hate the Empire as much as I do, that I can work with.
You fucking better work with it.
All right. But before I can put you to use, I need to know how much you can take. I have a little test for you. That's what I like to hear. So long as you can back up those words with steel. I'm sending you to Serpentstone Island. If you survive, you pass. If you die, well, you weren't going to be much use to me anyway.
Sure.
It's where men have tested their metal for ages. It's a strange rock formation built by the ancients. Something about that place attracts the ice wraiths. You kill an ice wraith out there, and I'll have all the proof I need about you.
Okay.
We'll see about that, won't we? Here,
I have
take this.
script immunity.
You'll need it. Use it on the island. Don't lose it. That's all the help you're getting. Try not to die.
He knows that. They all know that.
How long are you going to wait?
You think I need to send Bolgraf a stronger
Alright,
message?
everybody. As much as I
If
would
by
love to
message you
film this,
mean
I really need to
shoving
get
a
off this
sword
and
through
do
his
something.
gummet.
Taking
less
his
stimulating.
city and leaving him in disgrace would
Can't
make a
even think of
more
anything to tell
powerful
about, and I'm
statement,
losing my
don't you
mind.
think?
I hope you guys
So we're ready to
enjoyed the
start this
episode.
war in earnest then.
I will be on later. Probably not tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. Who knows? It could be tomorrow. It could be next week. I will say this. It's been a few weeks since we have posted it, but if you guys go to tripodstudios30.com, me and my girlfriend, or should I say, my girlfriend and I have a story blog that we've been doing for shits and giggles until one of us goes and shits. That is about, well, I shouldn't say vampires because it's not technically vampires. It's a story, and it's fantasy, and it's mystery, and it's intrigue, and there's romance, and all kinds of good stuff that everybody loves. So if you guys are curious about it and are into reading, I'm sure you're not, give it a shot. At least, even if you don't like reading, give it a shot because it's interesting, and I'm sure you guys would love to see it in an animated series. And if we do get enough supporters and followers in the story, we just might do that. So I hope you guys again enjoyed your 4 a.m. semantics of shenanigans and ramblings by me, Quicks McGee. Y'all have a good one in the real world. Peace.